McVay says the hamstring responded well in practice this week, and he's good to go for Sunday. Kenny Pickett will play against the Ravens this week with no injury designation. Pickett left last week's game against the Texans with a knee injury. He was limited to start the week in practice. Thursday and Friday, he was a full go. Jonathan Taylor is expected to play Sunday against the Titans. That's according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. The All-Pro running back had ankle surgery in January and says he is physically ready. The 24-year-old has practiced in full this week. And Chase Claypool has been traded to the Dolphins along with a 7th-round pick in 2025 in exchange for a 6th-round pick. Claypool was inactive the last 2 games for the Bears. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
A lot of schools talk about training the cybersecurity workforce of the future, but do they really deliver? My Computer Career has been supplying the IT workforce with thousands of skilled, certified pros for 15 years. Train with the experts in support, networking, or cybersecurity and start your career in months, not years. Upskill even faster. On campus or live online. Qualified students may get financial aid, including the GI Bill. My Computer Career. Accredited, acclaimed, effective. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
Do you find yourself stuck in a timeshare? Get the real facts about the timeshare industry and your options for cancellation. Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, has put together a free information guide that reveals the secrets the timeshare industry doesn't want you to know, including the 5 ways to get rid of your timeshare. Call now and get this timeshare cancellation guide absolutely free.
Call 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
Could you use help with your electric bill? Imperial Irrigation District, your public power provider, offers several payment assistance programs. Our income-qualified customers can save up to 20 or 30% on their electric bill and also receive assistance if they face service disconnection for non-payment. For assistance, call us at 1-800-303-7756. Visit one of our customer service centers or find us online at iid.com. IID, where customers always come first.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the CIF and the California State Athletic Directors Association.
And it is 7:31 on this, a Saturday morning. It's October 7th. It is already. You got some birthdays today. Joy Behar. She's a friend or a foe, depending on how you look at it. She was on, I think she just got fired from The View. She's 81 today. Drummer Kevin Godley of 10cc is 78. Jill Larson, she's on All My Children, is 76. We have, what do we have? We have John Mellencamp. He's 72 today. Guitarist Ricky Phillips of Styx is 72. Mary Bottom, she was in To Kill a Mockingbird. She is 71 today. Tico Torres of Bon Jovi, he's 70 years old today. Christopher Norris, Trapper John, MD, he is 68. Cellist Yo-Yo Ma is 68 today. Probably the most popular cellist around because I can't think of any others. Actor Dylan Baker of Murder One is 65. Judy Landers, she was on BJ and the Bear. She's 65 today. Paul Newsome on Chicago Med and Barry, he's 62. That's Paula Newsome. Singer Ann Curlis of Expose, 60 years old today. Tony Braxton is 56. Tom York of Radiohead is 55. Nicole Ari Parker was in Soul Food, is 53 today. Allison Moon. One Tree Hill, that's 49, if you remember her. Omar Miller of Unicorn and CSI Miami is 45. We have actor Jake McLaughlin. Quantico is 41. Holland Roland of TV's Teen Wolf is 37. And Amber Stevens of Greek is 37. Those are the big shot birthdays. We got some other people coming up, a whole bunch of other people coming up, the local people.
When you have a minute, visit the KXO website, KXOradio.com. Follow us on Facebook, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. All sorts of neat things on our Facebook page. Oh, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Alfredo Martinez, Sarah Sampson, Gloria Hernandez, Nicole Meraz, Trina Spence, Susie Kwan, Susan Urias, Tina Vargas, Veronica Medina, Efrain Valencia, William Hickey, Cindy Gonzalez, Teresa Ramos, Francis Estrada, Melissa Dorame, Terry Cooper, Frankie Valenzuela, Joan Salgado, Miguel Ortega, Olivia Beltran, Pamela Fonseca, and Sheila Routmort. Sheila, happy birthday. Sorry about that, but I wish you a happy birthday anyway, buddy. Happy anniversary this morning to Mike and Irene Torres, celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Friday nights are for football, and we have it on KXO AM 1230. Catch the action with Carol Buckley and John Dripple as we bring you the best matchup of the week with either the Central Spartans or Southwest Eagles. High school football is brought to you by
McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro, Johnny's Burrito in Brawley, El Centro, and Imperial. Also Asa Mobile Automotive Service and K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial with daily lunch specials.
And high school football was last night. We've got all the scores coming up later on this half hour. Right now, we've got your Border Weight Update. It's brought to you by Sobeys Restaurant, 4th and Ross in El Centro, in the Garcia Center. Downtown Port of Entry has 6 lanes open. There's a 15 to 20-minute wait. No wait in the Century Lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, is open, but there's no wait at all. That's it. That's your Border Weight Update, brought to you by Sobeys Restaurant in El Centro. Delicious Mexican food, dine in or take out. Sobeys is the perfect place for your next business meeting, family get-together, or party. Sobeys at 4th and Ross in El Centro, open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. We're going to jump right into the news. The World California News brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist. Okay, I don't know what happened to them, but we got the California stuff.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Republican California Congressman Kevin McCarthy says he's not going to step down from Congress. That after reports saying that he would retire early. He says he plans to run for re-election.
I'm still here finishing my job, all right? If I make any other difference, don't read it by somebody else, I would tell you.
A 3-day strike by thousands of workers at Kaiser Permanente wrapped up Friday, but a deal with the healthcare company to address demands for better pay and hiring to address staff shortages has yet to be reached. Josephine Rios, who works at a hospital in Irvine, California, is among those who went on strike.
It's a great impact. I think Kaiser is realizing they need us as much as we need them as our employer.
Some mystery objects falling from the sky in the Bay Area are thought to be silky webs created by spiders that use ballooning to travel. As the Powerball is well over $1 billion, people are flocking to buy tickets at the Las Palmitas Mini Market in the LA Fashion District where $1 billion ticket was sold. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And that's it. That's California Headline News, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230. KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And we are now ready for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in Brawley, at the Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. In the KXO newsroom, the Daughters of the American Revolution will meet today. They have a special meeting going on. The public is encouraged to attend. There will be a special presentation by retired teacher Kathy Lesica Abubo. Her presentation will be on the Imperial County wetlands. The meeting will be held at the USDA Ag Extension Office, 4151 Highway 86 in Brawley. Meeting starts at 10 o'clock this morning. And the winners, County Board of Supervisors have announced the winners. There were over 100 entries in the county postcard contest this week. The supervisors announced the top 3. Over 2,000 votes were cast by the public during the contest. Winners were announced at this week's Board of Supervisors meeting. Third place and $250 cash went to Catalina Banaga for her 5 panels entry. Second place and $500 in cash went to Sofia Salazar for her sand dunes entry, and first place and $750 in cash went to Brittany Coronel for her renewable energy submission. The rest of the top 14 finalists were awarded $50 in cash. All the elementary school students submitted an entry will be provided a certificate of participation. We'll have more in just a minute.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And the incumbent in the 3rd Supervisorial District will not seek re-election. Another person has announced they are interested in running for that seat. County Board of Supervisors, District 3 is on the March ballot. Incumbent Mike Kelly recently announced that he would not be seeking re-election. This week, Margarita Peggy Price announced that she was interested in running for the seat. Peggy Price is the former director of the County Department of Social Services and a healthcare executive. Price, a wife, mother, and grandmother, says she has over 30 years' experience in public service, including service on boards and committees dedicated to improvements in healthcare, labor, agriculture, business, and issues that impact Latino women, youth, and families in the community. Kelly is leaving the Board of Supervisors after serving 16 years representing District 3. And ribbon cutting for the Indy Dwell building. That's coming up next week. The 105,000 square foot building is located on North 8th Street in Brawley. You can't miss it. Boise, Idaho-based Indy Dwell manufacturing facility will build modular, affordable, energy-efficient, sustainable dwelling units. The ribbon cutting ceremony for the $12 million factory will be held Tuesday, October 10th. It will begin at 11 a.m. Factory will begin accepting job applications in mid-October. They expect to eventually employ up to 200 people. Several dignitaries from around the state and locally will attend the ribbon cutting ceremony. That's it. That's page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
More than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio for their news, traffic, weather, sports, and a community connection. It's the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times. It's critical that we keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free emergency service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And jumping right into page 2 of the local news, a 66-year-old was assaulted in Calexico. Suspect has been arrested. The assault this week was reported at 2nd Street and Rockwood Avenue. Incident was caught on video. Victim asked the man if he could use his cell phone. This apparently angered that man, who began yelling at the senior. The victim told police the suspect struck him multiple times in the head and took his walker. The victim has said he tried to get the walker back, and the suspect threw it at him before leaving the scene. Calexico police investigated, and with the information gathered, found the suspect at the 7-Eleven store nearby. The suspect, identified only as being a resident of Moreno Valley, was taken into custody. He was booked into county jail on 4 charges, including elder abuse and assault with a deadly weapon. And the Comité Cívico del Valle hosting a summit. That's the 12th Annual Environmental Health Leadership Summit. A 2-day summit will be held November 2nd and 3rd at the old Eucalyptus Schoolhouse on Evan Hughes Highway in El Centro. Registration to attend the summit is open right now. To register or obtain more information, go to EJSummit.com. And a border conference to be held in Calexico. It'll be a Mexicali-Calexico multicultural border conference. It'll be held on October 10th, beginning at 5:30 p.m. It'll be held in the Carmen Durazo Cultural Arts Center on Heffernan Avenue in Calexico. Conference offers a unique opportunity to explore the profound impact that individuals from diverse nationalities have had on the border communities between 1901 and 2013. Professor Victor Martinez Cisneros will lead a captivating tour of history. Admission is absolutely free. Light refreshments will be served. The conference will be conducted entirely in Spanish. The event is a celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, unity, and diversity. Got your weather coming up.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
The high temperature yesterday, 103 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 69. National Weather Service says above normal temperatures will continue through at least the first part of next week under weakening high pressure. An area of low pressure passing by the north of the region during the middle of next week will help to cool temperatures closer to normal by around the next Wednesday or Thursday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 101. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 69. Winds will be light and variable. Sunny skies on Sunday. Highs right near 100. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 69. Columbus Day Monday. Sunny skies. Highs right near 101. West to southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour at times. And right now we're looking at 70 degrees, 33% the relative humidity. Got your Sports World Roundup coming up.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is Sports Time. Sports World Roundup is brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of of care. High school football week 8 was played yesterday. Just a few games were played. Brawley beat Southwest 42-0. It was Central over Calexico 34-7. Palo Verde got by Calipatria 52-26. Hauteville, Imperial, and Vincent Memorial had the bye. They did not play. On the football schedule, the NFL schedule, a Sunday night football, it's going to be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. You'll hear that game on KXO AM 1230 starting at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. And Monday night football, that'll be on FM 107.5, the Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. That is because it's going to be the Raiders. Raiders are taking on the Green Bay Packers at 4:40 Monday afternoon. Again, the game will be heard on FM 107.5. On Tuesday, October 10th, KXO AM 1230 will broadcast the varsity girls flag football game between Central and Southwest. Kickoff is set for 7:30 at Cal Jones Field on the campus of Central Union High School. Carol Buckley and John Dripple will shift gears to bring you the fast-paced action of the flag football. You can listen to it live on KXO AM 1230 or live on KXO YouTube channel. That is, we got more coming up. Don't worry.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And on the National Hockey League scoreboard, you know, their season is already underway. And it has been for a few days now. The Devils beat the Islanders 3-0. It was the Hurricanes over the Predators 4-1. The Oilers beat the Kraken 30-1. Kraken still sounds like a scary movie to me. The Canucks beat the Flames by a score of 3-1. Major League Baseball, they're going to be back in action today. It is the playoff action. The American League Division Series starts, and both of them, the National League as well. And the American League Division Series features the Rangers at the Orioles, and the Twins take on the Astros. National League Division Series includes Philadelphia at Braves and the Diamondbacks at the Dodgers. All four of those games will be heard today. Tomorrow, it's the WNBA Finals that gets underway anyway. The top-ranked Las Vegas Aces take on the number 2-ranked New York Liberty. The first game of the series, it's a 5-game series, best out of 5. First game is tomorrow and Sunday in the afternoon, New York at Las Vegas. And they'll play the second game on Wednesday, also in Las Vegas. Then they switch to New York. The NBA scoreboard, the preseason basketball is underway. It got underway Thursday. Nobody played yesterday. Today it'll be the Timberwolves and the Mavericks, who also played on Thursday, and the Lakers at the Warriors. Going to watch the Lakers game. LeBron will not be playing. He's already said that he's not going to play. In golf, it was Ben Griffin. He shot a 63 to take a 2-shot lead at the Sanderson Farms. And the LPGA, Hugh Ju Kim, stays a 2-up. In Ascendant LPGA, Lexi Thompson is 3rd. And in tennis, Iga Swiatek ended Coco Gauff's 16-match win streak at the China Open. Swiatek is the number 2 ranked player, and she eliminated Coco Gauff, who was she's been on a roll for a while. But that's not going to deter her because the girl is confident. Niners have obtained Randy Gregory, an edge rusher from the Broncos. He may join the team by the game tomorrow. And retiring Megan Rapinoe was honored by the club team and the women's national soccer team at OL Reign on Friday night in front of a National Women's Soccer League record crowd of 34,130 fans, many of whom wore pink wigs in her honor, with her family and a fiance looking on. Rapinoe started for the Reign in a scoreless draw against the Washington Spirit. That was it. That's what I was looking for, the score. It was scoreless. There was no score. Anyway, that's it. That's a look at sports this morning. Sports World Roundup brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. On to, well, we got the business and weather coming up. First, your Border Weight Update. Border Weight Update is brought to you by MD Community Care Center in Brawley, now providing flu vaccine as well as COVID testing and COVID vaccine, lab services on site, women's exams, sports physicals, and more. Not a whole lot of people in line right now. 6 lanes open downtown, 15 to 20 minute wait. There's no wait in the Century Lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes. Eastport, the Gateway Port, is open up all over the place, but there's nobody in line. There's no wait reported anywhere at the Eastport, the Gateway Port. That's it. That's your Border Weight Update, brought to you by MD Community Care Center in Brawley. Let their clinic be your primary provider. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are always welcome. All major insurances are accepted. Give them a call, 760-351-1011.
Have you checked out our website, KXORadio.com? News and information you can use, KXORadio.com. And of course, follow us on Facebook, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. Like us, follow us. We're on Facebook.
And right now we have the financial news and weather brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. In the financial news, it was, well, the Dow gains nearly 300 points after jobs report. A surprise. Stock market news today. October's first trading week ended with a twist. After Wall Street reversed earlier losses on Friday and surged to the closing bell as investors digested a strong jobs report that blew away expectations. S&P 500 gained about 1.2%. Dow Jones Industrial Average climbed to roughly 0.9%. NASDAQ Composite rose 1.6%. The September jobs data did not show signs of cooling in the labor market. The labor market that were forecast, the U.S. economy added 336,000 jobs in September, almost twice the number expected. That could give the Fed more evidence that the labor market remains strong, making the case for a more restrictive policy for longer term. That's a look at business. We've got your weather coming up next.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yesterday, 103 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 69. National Weather Service says above normal temperatures will continue through at least the first part of next week under weakening high pressure, an area of low pressure passing by the north of the region. During the middle of next week will help to cool temperatures closer to normal by around the next Wednesday or Thursday. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 101. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. Overnight lows around 69. Winds will be light and variable. Sunny skies on Sunday. Highs right near 100. South to southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 69. Columbus Day Monday, sunny skies. Highs right near 101. West to southwest wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 miles per hour at times. And right now we are looking at 70 degrees, 33% the relative humidity. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes as well at Southwest Postal on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It's a neighborhood yard sale, Saturday, October 7th from 7 a.m. to noon. There will be multiple family yard sales in the 600 and 700 blocks of Yucca Drive in El Centro. Whatever you might be looking for will probably be there. You will even find something you didn't know you needed. Neighborhood yard sale, Saturday, 7 a.m. to noon in the 600 and 700 blocks of Yucca Drive in El Centro.
And if you haven't done the math, that's going on right now, continuing until noon.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
And we're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we got CBS News, 6 minutes of news and information. Stick around. Find out what the heck's going on out there now.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Check out our Facebook page, KXO Radio Imperial Valley. Follow us on Facebook. Neat stuff there. And of course, we've got news and information available 24 hours a day on our website, KXORadio.com.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
At the tone, it'll be exactly 8 o'clock.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com. I'm Christopher Cruz. The biggest attack on Israel by the Iran-backed Palestinian Islamist group Hamas in years is underway at this hour. Hamas gunmen have poured into Israel, and thousands of rockets have been fired from Gaza into southern Israel. At least 100 Israelis are dead. Almost 200 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli retaliatory attacks deep into Gaza. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a dramatic nationwide address today. He's heard here through an interpreter.
Citizens of Israel, we are at war, not an operation, not an escalation, a war.
The Biden administration called the attacks appalling and says it stands with Israel. The White House says President Biden called Netanyahu and emphasized that the U.S. stands alongside Israel and fully supports its right to self-defense. CBS's longtime Jerusalem correspondent Robert Berger says the attack is unprecedented.
We're going to see a major conflict because this is the most daring, deadly attack Hamas has carried out inside Israel, bringing in gunmen across the border, taking hostages, killing civilians in their communities.
CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb says Israeli civilians indeed have been targeted in the attack.
Israel's military have confirmed that heavily armed gunmen had crossed the Gaza border fence in several locations. And there are also reports that Israeli citizens have been taken hostage. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said Hamas will pay a, quote, unprecedented price for this major attack, while Hamas is calling on other armed groups to join the fight.
Republicans are scrambling to find a new House Speaker, says CBS's Christina Ruffini.
It's a campaign within the halls of Congress.
We're going to lay out a plan. We're going to be very aggressive. That's why I'm running for Speaker.
As the two frontrunners try to win over enough Republican House colleagues to get the top job.
For some people, I imagine it could be easier to work with than others. But whoever the Speaker is, I'll try to work with.
Ohio's Jim Jordan and Louisiana's Steve Scalise announced their candidacy this week after conservatives in the party triggered a vote that ousted Speaker Kevin McCarthy.
Republicans are planning to vote on a new speaker next week. A cold front and remnants of post-tropical storm Philippe are combining to bring heavy rains and high winds to the northeast and New England, says the Weather Channel meteorologist Reynolds Wolf.
We have that moisture coming in from the Atlantic. That's going to be a story from south to north, but the energy out to the west that's going to be approaching to the east, all that comes together to to give you a pretty wet situation. And by the time all is said and done, we can expect some of these locations to have rain that could be pretty heavy at times, and where it does come down could be to the tune of maybe 3 to 5 inches in some locations. And with that could be runoff, and with that runoff could be a lot of problems, especially for drivers.
This is CBS News.
If you need to hire, you need Indeed, because Indeed's all-in-one hiring solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Gillette Intimate gives guys a gentle and easy shave on there, and around there, and even under there. Don't treat your groin like junk. Respect it with Gillette Intimate, the best a man can get. Buy now at a retailer near you.
Fall into a hiring spree with Indeed. Their end-to-end hiring solution makes it easy to attract, interview, and hire candidates. Sponsor a job and instantly receive a short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credits.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
What happened to waiting for the hits? One streamer's trying to get ahead of the game.
Netflix learned its lesson from Wednesday Addams when her Goo Goo Muck dance went viral and fans snapped up unofficial swag wherever they could find it.
Free yourselves! Take to the sea!
The company is guessing which shows will be hot before they become hits. It's putting its money on the new live-action One Piece with an early release of figurines, keychains, and sweatshirts. The Wall Street Journal says Netflix also hopes to cash in on fan experiences based on the series' straw-hatted pirate with stretchy arms and the green-haired sword fighter with 3 sabers. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The top story of the hour, Hamas gunmen entered Israel today in a surprise attack. At least 100 Israelis have been killed and hundreds injured. The Palestinian Health Ministry says at least 198 Palestinians have been killed in retaliatory strikes. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Hey everyone, gather round. It's time for corny jokes about passing the torch.
The team at Kirian's Welding was fused together solid.
Thanks for all the late nights and early shifts.
But double retirements mean the crew must bond with some certified new hires.
You've both gone the extra millimeter.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates, and you can schedule and conduct virtual interviews right from the Indeed dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
If you love them enough to listen to them practice the same song on tuba, please be done. Over and over and over and over and over, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Sounds good, honey.
Check today at NHTSA.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO. 1230.